idea really came from, well,
came from watching YouTube films, didn't it?
yeah, really YouTube films.
Yeah. So tell Rob who we were watching on.
Right, so we were watching these Bob Graham rounds, and one that popped out a lot was Nicky Spinks one, and then we thought we could do our own challenge off that. Videos around Corris from home. Came up with this Corris Round, which includes most of the Hewitts, well, around home.
Includes all the Hewitts around home.
All the Hewitts, though, around home, yeah.
There's 12 of them, isn't there?
12 Hewitts. So a Hewitt is a mountain above six.
So Hewitt is an acronym. I say that right? Acronym. It is letters. What the first letters of a load of other words. An acronym, which stands for hills in England, Wales, and Ireland over 2,000 foot.
Yeah, I'm really impressed that he thought of it, wanted to do a round, and then it would have taken planning and training to get him onto the sort of start line, and then, yeah, I was really, really impressed.
Knock the door, there you go. And where's it start and finish? That's another, like...
It's so a bit like the Bob Graham, it starts at the, well, clock, in case we can start by the Institute.
What, and then run away?
No, the knocker. That can be part of the round now, and everyone's got to knock the door, but when you start and finish.
It's like a massive knock and go run. So on the Bob Graham, they start and finish at the Moot Hall in Keswick, touching the door.
Yeah.
You ready? You knock the door, then we'll go. And we can start underneath the clock of the Institute. Let's go.
Good luck. See you later on.
Yeah. See you later.
We've been training, doing 2 runs a week. We've been trying to do one shorter one in the middle of the day, around 10k-ish or below, and then a bigger run, more on the hills and the mountains. I enjoy it because it can take you to cool places. You can go quite high in the mountains quite quickly and cover more distance, so you can see more things and go up more things. Yeah, it's quite good.
And what's your favourite uphill or downhill?
The uphill's okay. Well, you can catch your breath, but then it can be quite steep and hard sometimes.
It's the first real sort of steep grassy pull, isn't it? It all felt pretty easy and it's not too steep going up the last hill, and I think we still feel right.
Downhill's hard because, well, you've been climbing and then you're going down and you slap your feet quite hard sometimes.
There are 2 real steep descents on our whole route, and this is the first one of them that we're just about to drop into. Some steep rocky chute off the flanks of Tarrenhendra down into the forest.
So I kind of prefer flat. So, yeah.
You don't get much flat on the Corris Round there.
No. Easy running. Ridge running's good though.
So we've crossed the Tarren group of hills now, and we're just in the woods above Abergynolwyn, and in 5 minutes we'll be down at the road. And then we just short sort of transition a little bit through some more farmland and stuff, and up onto the Cadder group then, which really is the hardest bit of the run. So good to say we're still alright, still fresh, Tom? Yeah, good. The only bit I think the where we could struggle in.
That's around 50.
We won't give up, but if we were to struggle and give up, it would be around here, so wouldn't it?
Hopefully.
We've been training hard, haven't we?
Yeah,
Preparing well.
quite a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll be full of flapjack and pork pie, Scotch eggs and other things. Yeah, so we'll be fine. Yeah. Yeah. We won't be like John Disley from the Welsh 2000s. He ran out of food and collapsed.
This is Helsinki, Finland, modern capital of an ancient people.
Do you know who Disley? You know who he was.
To the greatest of all athletic competitions, the Olympic Games.
Yeah, so this runner, John Disley, who did similar running stuff, and he lived in a few houses down in our street.
So we're in Chapel Street here. Our house is
Just a couple of
just on
houses.
the end, 30 odd metres away, and in Trigvan here is where the Olympic athlete John Disley was born. Yeah, he was
Born here.
maybe one of the most famous sons of Corris.
From what I know of John Disley, he was a man of Corris. So much of his life was probably determined by his upbringing in this village.
He won an Olympic medal.
Olympic medal in hurdling, wasn't it?
Steeplechasing.
Steeplechasing.
One-time holder of the Welsh 3000s fell running record. Co-founder of the London Marathon.
Well, I always ran everywhere, on the hillside, on the sheep tracks and things.
I suspect that John Disley would have loved to have done the Corris Round.
I used to pretend I was a train, you know, and when I was about 5 or 6 sort of going on. When I got to Oswestry, my parents gave me threepence to catch the bus to go to my aunt and uncle, who were the ones that came from Corris, for tea on a Sunday. And I used to run the 3 miles from where we lived to Oswestry and put the threepence in my pocket. Yeah, I wasn't bad at it. Well, I held the record for starting at the top of Snowdon, finishing on the 14th 3,000-foot mountain in the Carnids. And I'd fainted somewhere on Penarollowen for lack of food or drink. When I was on top of Snowdon, it looked like it might cloud over and rain, and I started half an hour before I should. Didn't make much difference until I got to Penarollowen, and I fainted. And my next contact with food and drink was on the next mountain along.
I suspect that Tom, at his age, would have filled John with delight that a 12-year-old boy, you could have almost probably seen in Tom's eyes, that was me when I was 12. All I wanted to do was get up onto the mountains. All I wanted to do was be in nature, to be inspired by nature. And his love of nature, I suspect, you can see it in Tom.
So we're heading up now, the Cadridus group, but what's maybe going to keep me and Tom going a bit is Rob here. He's got to ride a bike up first, and he's working harder than us, so so we can feel good about this bit at least, Tom. I think, yeah, all's good. This is the crux of it really now. The sort of farm road are all right up onto the mountain, but then we have to. If we were going to carry on to Calais, that'd be fine, but we've got to break off to the left a bit, and it's just steep, pretty unrelenting grassy slopes, which felt really hard when we were training on them. But that was 4 weeks ago now. We're a bit stronger now, so we're right. We're right. So we've climbed it. We've got up Craigesplain, and that's the slope that we knew was going to be really hard. And just down there, that's the Mouth Estuary. Yeah, so nice running now. On to the next one, Taranai Mawr or Tirai Mawr. Yeah, which is out that way. And then we're doing all right. We're doing all right.
Do you know what happened to John Disley? He kept getting everywhere before his support team until he had no food. And then towards the end, he was so hungry, he collapsed. And the support team was still walking up the mountain, but they saw him in the distance, so they ran up and they filled him full of food, and he got up again and he finished it. But that won't happen to us. It's maybe a bit more, yeah.
I don't know what Nicky Spinks or Killian Jornet does, but yeah, we've gone for sandwiches, cake, crisps. What else we got? Cereal bars, cups of tea, normal food.
When I first started doing them, I worked out how many calories you were going to need, and then what you'd have to eat to make up those calories. And I think it's impossible to actually eat the calories that you need. So you're going to be in energy deficit, and also that some of the times the high energy food I don't find that easy to eat. Quite a few years ago I just went back onto proper food like baked beans and rice puddings and fruit salads, and after a while your body craves more like normal food, because after about 5 hours of bars it just goes, I don't want to chew another bar, and they all taste the same and it's all just very sweet, but you do need that sweetness as well, you need the sugar.
These are the sort of final slope up to Covery, which is, what number was that, Tom? 1, 2, 5. Well, the hills are coming thick and fast now, and it's not long ago since we left Covery, and we're sort of nicely on our way now up to the top of what is Pencoed. It's probably only 5 minutes walk from here, and then we backtrack.
And what on earth are you thinking about if you're running for 12 hours?
Pace, you would definitely be thinking about how far you had left and how much energy you had. Or if you were going too quick on time, you could waste your energy.
Well, Tom has the energy to climb in the trig point, but I'm not sure I have. But yeah, it's getting harder. It's definitely getting harder, isn't it? But we're doing all right. We're definitely past the halfway point, past the physical halfway point. And this is hill number 7, so there's only 12, so halfway point on the, or over halfway on the hills now.
I mean, I coach juniors, and I've also got a young puppy, and I keep thinking, right, I go out with the puppy now, he's 5 months old, but I'm just trying to think that he needs to learn about the different terrain that there is out there, and falling in streams and trying to get over stiles and sheep. But I think also with a 12-year-old, they tend to be really like short and fast. That's how my puppy is, you know, he can sprint for like 20 seconds and then he needs a rest. And coaching juniors, it's very much like that. So I'm impressed that he's got the mental strength really to just slow down and go for longer and pace himself and then eat as well. Yeah, it's really impressed.
This is the second of the 2 steep descents on our route. It's quite a long way down there. But yeah, we'll pick our way carefully.
Steep.
So we made our second stop. Here's Tom eating pasta. Matt's over there, he's going to drag us now. Drag us over the final group of hills, and it'll all be alright. And yeah, there's a bit of rain there, I don't know where that's from, but yeah. Here's the support team doing a grand job sorting us out. How's it going, Martha? All good? I like the cake, it's good.
When this was going on, the planning in lockdown, I remember seeing Hugh and Tom coming back from a run. He was telling me about this idea for the round and so on and so forth, and I said, look, if there's anything I can do I just wanted to get involved in whichever way I could. And, you know, luckily I got to spend 3-4 hours with them.
So Matt's joined us now. We're heading up into the third and last group of hills, the Dovey Hills. The next hill is a hill called Wynord. You see Mynydd Moel and Guy Craig behind us, and yeah, I think we're doing all right, Tom. Yeah, it's going to hurt now. It's going to be hard, but
It should hurt everywhere, because I always think if it doesn't hurt everywhere, then you haven't done your job properly. You haven't like expelled all of your energy. Your legs aren't tired. You should be really shattered.
Diolch, Tom. Diolch, Matt.
I was astounded, I must admit, with the actual strength of Tom, especially. I expected it, Hugh. You know, he's got the legs, he's got the mountain legs, he's got the years of experience.
So we're going up to hill number 12, the last hill of the day. Nice glass. Yeah, lovely ridges these, although we're tired now, and I think we'll be glad when they're done, but it's going all right, isn't it? Yeah. All good, Tom?
And mentally as well, I usually find if I finish, about 5 minutes later, that's it. My brain wants to go to sleep because it's been concentrating for all those many hours.
Where are we, Tom? Where are we? No, that was ages ago. Nice glass, yeah, nice glass time. I think it's nice glass, isn't it?
So we're coming back in. Yeah. Hugh, Tom, how are you feeling, Tom?
Good.
Feeling good?
Yeah.
Hugh?
Oh, my knee hurts, my hip hurts, and I'm trying to keep up with him.
I know, exactly, and I'm the same, and I'm exactly the same. So we're going to trot on, about what, 3 miles to go?
About 3
miles.
miles.
That'll be it. Go for it, boys, go on. Keep going, keep going.
Least looking forward to the, we call it the Big River. So it's from Abergavenny to Corris. So that's kind of flat, and then you've got a climb. It's not too big, but it could hurt quite a bit after running all that.
The last bit, that, isn't it?
Last.
So running the mountains is fine, because you can have a rest whenever it goes uphill.
Yeah.
And then going downhill's alright, because the hill takes you, but the last, what would that be? 5 miles probably.
If a journey doesn't finish in the dark, they haven't made it long enough, so it's a good thing, I think. Yeah.
And we'll be tired because we've already done almost 50 kilometres.
Yeah, and then you get Big Hill.
I think that'll be the hardest bit.
There's the last thing. We've got to knock the knocker. As Matt said. Oh, we've got the knocker. Knock it. That'll do. 12 hours later. I'll get a photo of you knocking the knocker.
12 years old, looking way fresher than 2 old men. How are you?
42.
Yeah.
42 years old, been in 72.
Yeah, me too. My knee feels 102 better.
Not the knocker again, Tom. Yeah. Yeah, go on. Everyone who does the Corris Round, that's the start and finish by knocking the knocker.
How are you feeling?
I'm pretty tired. I'm pretty tired, my knee hurts and my hip hurts. Me and Matt keep asking him how he is and he says he's fine.
It was incredible.
That's annoying.
Yeah, but we don't know. Oh, it's tough.
How are you feeling, Tom?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. No, you're not tired at all?
Well, I am tired, yeah. Really tired.
Can you do it again tomorrow?
Oh, my feet hurt. And that's really, oh, my feet hurt.
Yeah, there you are.
That run down through the woods alongside the river.
That was a killer, was it?
Just goes on and on, yeah.